Just pull your chair up close to your radio. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud.
Good morning, Captain.
Like to check your licenses, boys.
Good morning to you.
Live all across Big Sky Country, it's the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you statewide by Missoula Chevrolet, home of the official truck of the captain, Vibrant Hearing, Warrior Boats, Gretz RV and Marine, and by Tire-Rama. And now, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Oh, but first, let's take a look at your weather forecast for northeast Montana. Looks like this. Today, mostly cloudy, a chance of light snow in the morning. Highs in the mid-30s to maybe lower 40s. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows in the 20s. Sunday, sunny in the morning, then becoming mostly cloudy. Highs in the lower to mid-40s. Now, remember, gang, you can watch the latest Montana Outdoor podcast right there on our website now. This week featuring Garrett Osler, the director of the Hebgen Lake Ice Fishing Tournament, held near West Yellowstone on the 16th of this month, with the tourney taking place on Saturday the 17th. Watch the podcast and learn all about this tournament, one of the richest and most fun ice fishing tournaments in the state. But there's more to it than that. The tourney also raises money for Kids in Snow, a monthly program that teaches kids how to do all kinds of wintertime fun activities free, including ice fishing. On the podcast, I asked Garrett to tell us about teaching kids how to ice fish.
I really have fun because you have never seen so much excitement as having a fish on a line coming out of the hole and 20 kids gathered around that hole. I gotta see it. You know, it is so fun. They've never seen one except for on TV.
Yeah, so get your two-man team signed up to compete now at West Yellowstone, Montana, at West Yellowstone, Montana, MT, icefishing.com. And watch this incredible podcast right now. See all the wintertime fun that goes on. You can see it right there on the website, montanooutdoor.com.
And that there Riggercast is brought to you by Superior Hardwoods of Montana. Back with the captain and the week in review in 1 minute.
As we welcome a brand new year, all of us at Superior Hardwoods wants to say thank you. Thank you to our loyal customers near and far for another incredible year of trust, creativity, and partnership. Your projects, your homes, and your craftsmanship are the reason we love what we do. And in 2026, we look forward to guiding you through even more amazing transformations. Because when you think of hardwood flooring, you think Superior Hardwoods. Why? Because we truly do it all. From pre-finished and unfinished hardwood flooring to new and reclaimed options to textured to engineered flooring and so much more. We stock the materials that bring character, beauty, and craftsmanship into every space. Whether you're a homeowner updating a room, a builder planning your next project, or a craftsman with a vision, our team is here to help. As always, let us guide you through the woods. Start your year with quality you can stand on. Visit Superior Hardwoods in Missoula or explore us anytime at superior-hardwoods.com.
In Butte, please be sure to shop 3 Bears Alaska. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
And a very pleasant good morning, live and direct from the central part of the great state of Montana. I'm the captain here in the Lewistown headquarters. In the command center, we want to say good morning to the director, Deadeye Denny. Good morning, Denny.
Well, good morning to you too, Captain.
And we have Miguel Lee, who is answering the phones, along with Kokanee Quinn, who will be cooking up in the kitchen. And the one and only Down Rigger Dale. You heard the Rigger cast, and I don't know, he needs to get a little. Mother Nature is a little bit warmer than he probably figured she would be with this weather that we've been having. You know, the Central Montana Perch Derby has been postponed until February. We'll get a little bit into that during the radio show. However, Rigger did talk about that West Yellowstone Derby, and the West Yellowstone Derby is going on as scheduled, according to Garrett.
Plenty of ice there
this morning.
Yeah, I had him on the podcast this week, and plenty of ice there. So they got the ice. Now they just need the fishermen.
Well, that's where people should go then.
Yeah,
yep.
Absolutely.
I think you got the website address wrong, or the email wrong, or whatever. It's West Yellowstone MT.
That's what I said,
Ice Derby, I think. Mm-hmm. Didn't you add a Montana in there someplace?
No, I said MontanaOutdoor.com at the end. But, yeah, it's West Yellowstone MT icefishing.com.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good job, Downrigger.
Thank you.
So we had some bad news in the Montana Outdoor Radio Show crew family this week.
Yeah.
Our old buddy Camp Cook, his father passed away. Mike Kloppel, 78 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, for the people who know, I didn't know his father very well. I did know him. I met him a couple of times. But if you know Camp Cook, then you know that what his father was like.
Yeah.
In fact, he posted, I believe this was on Facebook. I had it texted to me. Rigger, I posted it to you.
Yeah.
Do you have a chance do you have that in front of you?
I sure do.
Would you go ahead and read that? Would you? I mean, this is the way Camp Cook. This is who he is, and this is the relationship that he had with his father.
Yeah, Camp writes, our patriarch, our captain, our first call when we bag a critter, and our inspiration for being a man has passed. Big Gun Mike, which is his dad, made it to 78 years. He was a proud Vietnam veteran, father, friend, and legendary outdoorsman. The stories and antics this man has created will live on for a very long time. He inspired my passion for music, broadcasting, and being a friend to anyone willing to hear a good joke. I love you, big guy. I'm happy I got to share some of your favorite songs with you during your final hours. This one brings back vivid memories of the day I witnessed him take the mic on a karaoke night, and he completely stole the show. The final song I played before he passed. A proper send-off to your next adventure. So, yeah. Yeah,
So
I didn't have the honor of meeting him, but I
never
feel
did
like
either.
I knew him because of just the stories that I heard and all that.
And also
Yeah.
the way that he is with his own son.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I met his mom a couple times, but I never met his dad.
Yeah. Well, he certainly inspired Camp to be a great person and a good dad
Can I
himself.
drop one in here, too? We're getting a little tight on time, but Captain, if you don't mind. Camp was in our studios here yesterday. We worked together during the week.
Mm-hmm.
And so I, popped open his studio door and just said, sorry about Dad. And Camp says, yeah, I'm glad I had a premonition to go home last week. So, he decided, I got to get home. And he took his son Bradley with him. And so they got there in time. Bradley, his son, would not, I don't remember how old Bradley is. What is he, 13, 14, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
Bradley would not go to bed. And, to the point where Dad and Grandma were yelling at him, go get some sleep. He was just kind of, playing video games in the computer room. And he would go in and check on his grandfather about every 30, 40 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
And he did that all night. And about 5:30 in the morning, Camp gets up and says, "Did you ever go to bed?" Well, I just wanted to keep checking on Grandpa, and he was. I just checked on him, and he was still breathing, and that was at 5:30. When Camp went in at 6 a.m., he was not. So Bradley was
the last one.
Yeah.
Wow,
But,
what a good kid.
But he just Camp just had this feeling. I've got to go to big. He calls his mom, says, "Hey, we're coming to visit you this weekend." He said, "Well, that's good because Dad's not doing very well." And there it is.
Wow.
So
the Lord moves in mysterious ways.
Director.
what's that, Captain?
I said, thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
Great. That's the way the whole Kloppel clan. That's the way they were. They real close-knit family, and, the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree when it comes to old B-Rad with Camp Cook as dad. So our condolences go out. I want to thank Mike, and I know we all do, for his service as a Vietnam vet, and God bless.
Yeah. Rest
Let's
in
get news
peace.
from the field with Greg Lennon from Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks right here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Morning, Captain. This week, FWP announced a few projects that we are soliciting public comment on. These projects include some fish projects, a few forestry projects, and a couple of environmental assessments. I mention these to remind folks that if you're interested in the work we do, there's always an opportunity to comment and let us know what you think. Many of our projects are rather boring. A new pit toilet at a fishing access site, a grazing lease at a wildlife management area, but all of it is subject to public review and comment. If you want to know what we're up to and what's out for public comment, it's really easy to go to our website, fwp.mt.gov, and click on News and Public Notices. You can also sign up for information from us, which comes in the form of emails typically. To get on our email list, just go to our website and scroll to the bottom for the link to sign up. You can pick what topics you want information on, and if you're interested if you're not interested in everything. Speaking of public comment, the Fish and Wildlife Commission is soliciting comment on several proposals from FWP in advance of the Commission's meeting on February 12th. The Commission oversees much of what FWP does, and we have to take many of our projects to the Commission for approval. The Commission can adopt our proposals, whether it's an access lease, administrative rule, or a regulation, or they can make changes. The Commission has the final say on many, many things we do. To comment on this slate of proposals, just go to the website, click on About, and then on Fish and Wildlife Commission. Lastly, if you're a mountain lion hunter, make sure to pay attention to the website in your email notices about season closures as specific quotas are filled. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks, Captain.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, ooh, pump it up, pump it up.
Pays to be a Town Pump Rewards member. Join the Town Pump Fountain Drink and Coffee Club with Pump It Up Rewards. Buy 5 of any size fountain drink and coffee and get your 6th free. Town Pump, convenient and right down the road. Become a member today.
Town Pump, right down the road. Pump it up, oh yeah.
First Security Bank wants you to know when it comes time to buy a car, pickup, boat, snowmobile, or ATV. Just see the folks at First Security Bank. Multiple locations in the Missoula and Bitterroot Valleys. You won't have to camp out to get service. First Security Bank, member FDIC. And straight ahead on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, it will be statewide trivia with Downrigger Dale. What kind of topic have you chosen for this hour's audience, Downrigger?
The topic is who knows who or what I am.
Oh. Rigger, here's a who. I like that. All right, we'll see if we make you a winner right after this. Brett's RV and Marine's been bringing family and lifestyle together since 1967. Brett's was family-owned then and still is today. The Brett's mission is simple. Help families go camping and boating, enjoy the outdoor lifestyle, and get them back out quickly when something unexpected happens. Today, Brett's carries over 75 RV and boat brands and offers them all at volume discount pricing. New travel trailers start at just $14,995. Montana, Brett's has you covered with locations in Missoula, Butte, and Billings. Or you can shop online at brettsrv.com or call 833-BRETTS-RV. Your next great outdoor adventure starts at Brett's RV and Marine.
For waterfowl, pheasant, deer, and elk hunters, having the right equipment can mean the difference in bagging your limit or filling your tag. When you shop your Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice.
In Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. In Glasgow, head on down to D&G Sports and Western.
They all have local knowledge and are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Thirsty, Missoula? Get the pure, refreshing taste of Culligan bottled water delivered straight to your door. No lugging jugs, no running out. Just crisp, cleaner hydration whenever you need it. With Culligan of Missoula, staying refreshed has never been easier. Perfect for home, work, and everything in between. Cooler rent as low as $8 per month. And each new cooler customer gets their first 3 bottles free. Call Culligan of Missoula, 721-1991, or visit mtculligan.com and schedule your bottled water delivery. Culligan, water you love. Limited time offer.
You're listening to The Captain.
You remind me of my pet tarantula.
Welcome back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Yes, indeedy. We are glad you're here. Coming up on 622, Trivia Time with Downrigger Dale. Our trivia winner gets a Tiorama pen, a Captain's Choice Max Lure. From Linda at Far Country Press in Helena, the 2026 Montana Scenic Calendar. A koozie from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. From Kathy Goodman at SilverThreadsOuterwear.com in Great Falls, a 406 Hunt ball cap. It's black with tan mesh. From Valor Coffee, a 2-ounce packet of their signature roast. That'll make a fabulous pot of great Valor coffee, which the crew at Montana Outdoor Radio Show enjoys every Saturday morning. And from Steve Harada, a large Steve's Bail Bonds and Wolf Point Canvas tote bag. My goodness, how could the winner benefit from having that, Downrigger?
Well, as I quote from the book of Harada, it says... Pack up your troubles. Come on, get happy with that wonderful tote bag.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow, from the Book of Harada. That's
Yes.
Number to call if you know the answer and you have not
Great
won
book.
anything in 6 months
The lost habit.
is 406-721-1290. 721-1290. But if you've won any prize in the past 6 months, please let other listeners play and win. That's from the Book of the Director, and you got a chance to win if you qualify. From Downrigger Dale.
Yes. Hey, gang, it's time to play the most popular game in my mind.
Whoa!
Who or what am I? It's a game where I could be a thing or an animal. I describe myself, and you have to guess who or what am I. So here we go. I can now be found in the Guinness Book of Records for being the largest of my kind. I was 15 inches in diameter and 8 inches thick. I was found near Fort Keogh in Montana back in 1887, and folks were amazed by my size. Who or what am I? Am I A, the world's largest cow pie? B, the world's largest snowflake? Or am I C, the world's largest sapphire?
All right.
So if I'm 15 inches in diameter, 8 inches thick in the Guinness World Book of Records, who or what am I? Am I A, the world's largest cow pie, B, the largest snowflake, or C, the world's largest sapphire?
406-721-1290 if you ain't won nothing in the past 6 months. And while we wait for Miguel to get that winner, let's check in with the Stonefly Fly Shop in Butte and Bart at Capital Sports in Helena.
Hey, happy weekend, everybody. It's Chris just from the Stonefly in Butte. Quick little update for you guys. Let's see, this week, fishing down Beaverhead between Pipe Oregon and Barrett's. Been fishing pretty solid. Zebra midges, little scud patterns, blue-winged olive, nymphs, all been picking up fish down that way. Some small streamers just kind of bouncing along the bottom have been decent as well. Moving Upper Clark Fork, you got kind of the same things. Still open water to be found. Just work those deeper corners, same type of flies. Throw in a couple of those little jighead perdigons, Spanish bullets, Frenchies, stuff like that. Rock Creek's been fishing exceptionally well. Stonefly nymphs, San Juan worms, zebra midges, blue-winged olive nymphs, Frenchies. Been a whole smorgasbord up that way too. Ice fishing finally starting to pick up a few places. Georgetown Lake, been pretty good up there. Little bumblebees. Some red and black patterns have been pretty good up that way as well. So any further details, holler at us anytime. You can reach us at 406-494-0707 or at thestonefly.com.
Hey, folks, this is Bart down at Capital Sports with a weekly fishing report for the Helen area. Well, we still don't have any ice that I would consider safe around here to get on, but we do have some good open water fishing to be had. The ling fishermen have been doing very well below all 3 dams at night here lately, using sucker meat set on the bottom with or without a glow jig or glow bead near it. And then the trout fishing below the dams has been good also. The guys below Canyon Ferry have been fishing both from the bank and launching boats and catching the big rainbows very well with jigs. And then the guys down below Hauser, both fly fishing and spin fishing, have been doing well on the big rainbows and the occasional brown down there. And then at Holter, there's been some folks floating and reporting very good fishing down below Holter Dam. So while it hasn't been great for ice fishing, the open water fishing's been fantastic. So if you need some more information, stop in and see us at Capital Sports.
All right, you got it, Bart. Thank you so much. We do have a contestant on the line for statewide trivia. It is Larson. What's the last name? Carson. That's a C. Okay, Carson, what's the last name?
Low 10.
There you go. How are you this morning, Carson?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, just fine. We're sure glad you're listening. What do you got for Carson over there?
Hey, Brother Carson, if I'm in the world's Guinness World Book of Records, I'm 15 inches in diameter, 8 inches thick, found in 1887, who or what am I? Am I A, the world's largest cow pie, B, the world's largest snowflake, or am I C, the world's largest sapphire?
What do you think, Carson?
I think you're B, the largest snowflake, buddy.
Yeah, you are correct. I'm the largest snowflake ever recorded, an incredible 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick. According to the Guinness World Book of Records, I fell in 1887 during a storm at Fort Keogh, Montana. Matt Coleman, a rancher near the site, was the one to report the sighting, describing the snowflake as larger than a milk pan. I don't know what a milk pan is, but it's larger than that. Though no cameras were in the area at the time, so there was no way to document it. They did get several witnesses and witness reports, independent ones, and researched it, and indeed it did happen. So it's the biggest snowflake ever recorded right there.
I wonder what the competition was like that he beat. You know, it was documented on that.
Well, actually, the closest one was like a little over an inch.
Oh, geez. Okay.
So, yeah.
Carson, great job. Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate that. And I'm going to put you on hold so Miguel can get your mailing address, and we'll get that trivia prize package mailed out to you, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank
all right,
you.
Carson.
Carson in Lewistown. Hey, as the captain mentioned at the top of the hour, the Central Montana Perch Ice Fishing Derby has been postponed or rescheduled, if you will,
right.
because of poor ice conditions. Got to have ice for an ice fishing tournament, right? New dates, February 21st and 22nd at the East Fork Reservoir as planned. Drill your holes, drop your line, compete for prizes, bragging rights, and some of the best perch fishing around. You can pre-register at the Sports Center in Lewistown, or sign up the day of the event as well. Central Montana Perch Ice Fishing Derby. Big perch, hot action, cool prizes. Now, February 21st and 22nd at East Fork Reservoir. If you need a little more info, call 406-366-1586.
I'm glad that they went with that, just changing the date rather than their plan B, which was everybody goes out on the ice and they see who falls through first.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm glad they didn't go with plan B.
That would be a tricky contest, would it not? Yeah.
I have that around plan Z, maybe.
Yeah. So, now, but that's a fun tourney, so just stay tuned here and we'll confirm, but for now, that's what they're planning.
Yeah. When we come back, the captain and Mary Beth Kibler at Kibler Outfitting and Charter Fishing. We got the Lost Trail report and a chance to win Lost Trail tickets, too. It's all coming up right after this.
Whether you're selling your house or doing a refi, Title Services Incorporated will research the history and background of a property in a real estate transaction before issuing a policy, guaranteeing your property is free and clear. Put your trust in Clint Romney and Title Services Incorporated, where service really is their middle name. 2625 Dearborn next to Goodwill and across from the Larchmont Golf Course in Missoula. And they're also located in Superior.
Prime rib, anyone? Yes, please, when it's Prime Rib Wednesday at Family Friendly Paradise Falls. Paradise Falls serves up 10-ounce portions of their delicious special recipe prime rib, along with your choice of a side, just $24.95. Prime Rib Wednesday at Paradise Falls starts at 4 p.m., and they serve till it's gone, so don't be too late. Make it Paradise Falls for $24.95 Prime Rib Wednesday. Paradise Falls, 3621 Brooks, Missoula.
On the days when you're thriving,
Come on, everyone. You're almost there.
the nights when you need us most,
Mom, I don't feel good.
and every moment in between. As a Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana member, we are committed to helping you stay covered at each stage of life. Whatever challenges may come your way, our mission is to be here for you and your family so you can feel confident as the new year approaches. Visit standbyyoumontana.com to see the steps you'll need to take to renew your coverage. And with over 85 years of experience, you can expect personalized guidance throughout the process, helping you stay covered into 2026 and beyond. We thank you for trusting us on your health and wellness journey through it all. Visit standbyyoumontana.com or call 855-434-2583 to renew your coverage today.
This is Carla Hall for Eggland's Best. Eggs are a staple in our diets, and there's only one egg with more delicious farm-fresh taste plus superior nutrition. Eggland's Best. With more vitamins, including 6 times more vitamin D and 10 times more vitamin E, plus 25% less saturated fat than ordinary eggs. Available in so many delicious varieties. We've got classic, cage-free, organic, free-range, and pasture-raised. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
Ah, the most beautiful time of year is upon us. Tax season. And Tax Slayer is here to help you file. We guarantee 100% accuracy and your maximum refund. Those are some good numbers. And you can trust me, because I'm a talking calculator. Did I mention Tax Slayer even has support from real US-based humans? If you have any questions along the way, beat the rush and start for free today. Tax Slayer. File fearlessly.
Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Tiorama. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
Hey, but first, let's take a look at your weather forecast for southeast and south central Montana. Now, today and actually throughout the weekend, I need you to watch out for strong crosswinds near Livingston. Rest of the forecast looks like this. Mostly sunny, highs around 40 to lower 50s, really. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows in the upper 20s to mid-30s. Sunday, mostly sunny, highs in the mid-40s to mid-50s. Sunday night, partly cloudy, lows in the 30s. Now, don't forget, you can always get lots more info about anything to do with the great outdoors in the great state of Montana. It's all right there at what we like to call the go-to website, montanooutdoor.com.
Yes, the Rigger Cast this time brought to you by Vibrant Hearing. We will be back with the captain and Leonard Roberts at Roberts Bait and Tackle in Great Falls in 30 seconds.
You would do anything to prevent dementia. But are you doing everything? This year, give yourself more time. Learn how the medical treatment of hearing loss can reduce your risk of dementia, keep you engaged with your loved ones, and reconnect you to life. The folks at Vibrant Hearing can help with your hearing loss and show you how treating hearing loss is also reducing your risk of dementia. For better hearing, go to vibranthearing.com.
In Livingston, please shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing. Captain?
Well, thanks, Director. Good morning, everybody. We have Leonard Roberts on the telephone this morning. Leonard, good morning.
Good morning, Captain. How's everything going your way, besides the wind?
You know, it's going pretty good. Leonard, it's going pretty good. I drove from Missoula to Lewistown yesterday, and when I got into Blackfoot Valley there seemed to be a fairly good amount of snow. There was also snow all the way up to Rogers Pass on the west side, and then you go down, and
the further you got, I mean, I'm going to talk about when you turn off to go to Holter Lake off of Highway 200. It is just absolutely like springtime, or, I mean, the grass is brown, and all the way.
That's Bowman's Corner.
Yeah, all the way to, well, Lewistown doesn't have any snow hardly at all either.
We don't have
it's
none.
Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
on that, we've been in the the mid 40s and high 30s. You know, ever since Christmas, really. We had that one little blast, and we got about 4 inches of snow, and that's it. I mean, it's drying up in the country on that, and it's scary. We ain't going to have any, the way it's going, we're not going to have much in our lakes, especially up north. I mean, it's not looking good at all. Well, anyway, guys are still putting their boats in up at Holter and looking around for the bigger perch and that. That's about all up there. I have not heard anything on Willow Creek, Nylon, Piskin, or Francis. I don't know. The last reports I got on them, there was only like 2.5 inches of ice, and it's not safe ice. Tiber, they say there's about 5 inches in some of the bays on that part, and on that. Fresno still has around 7-8 inches in the bays. Beaver Creek has 4.5 to 5 inches, and they're getting some hellacious perch out of there. Some really, really nice perch. A friend of mine brought me a couple packages the other day, and man, they sure tasted good for dinner. On that river, yes, they are. On the river, guys are buying minnows and that and going down by Fort Benton and Loma, and they're picking up a few walleye, but nothing spectacular, more northerns than anything else on that. And right out here around Great Falls area, their guys are using smelt and knocking the heck out of the northerns up and down what they call the Big Bend and that. And I can't believe it, but that's just sounds like the northerns are taking over the river in this area. Not good at all on that. That's about all I got, Captain. I've got plenty of minnows in stock. I got smelt, herring, maggots, grubs, crawlers. I got the bait they need. Any questions? 406-454-1877. And we'll talk to you next week.
All right, Leonard from Roberts Bait and Tackle. Director, do we have time for a Rosar's time check? It's 6:38.
I think we do.
Time for you to hook.
Choice Angus beef chuck roast, $5.99 a pound. In produce, Cosmic crisp apples, just 99 cents a pound. And the Made from Scratch Bakery has their big gourmet snickerdoodle cookies.
Oh boy,
$6. You like those?
Uh-huh.
$6 a dozen. You can see all the great weekly specials online at rosehours.com. When in Missoula, do what the captain does. Shop Rosehours Reserve and South Avenue.
Oh, sorry about that. It's time for the Lost Trail Powder Mountain Ski Report, brought to you by the Montana Club. Here are the conditions at Lost Trail Powder Mountain.
Sorry to shine the spotlight in you there.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It's that little light on my computer.
Those power naps during the show are cool, aren't they, Kokanee?
The eyes open thing's kind of weird. But
Lost Trail Powder Mountain, open for the season, of course. They have had a total of 17 inches of new snow for the week. To date, 98 inches of snow has fallen at Lost Trail. Snow at the summit, 54. Snow at the lodge, 37. All 5 lifts are open and will take you to all 69 runs on the mountain. And Lost Trail is open Thursdays through Mondays right now, 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And if you want to check conditions, you can always go to losttrail.com. And Lost Trail was nice enough to once again this year provide us with lift tickets to give away.
Yeah.
So if you would like to win a couple of lift tickets to Lost Trail, we do waive the 6-month rule. Everybody's eligible unless you've already won Lost Trail tickets this season, okay? Is that fair? So
fair enough.
Step aside, let other folks have a chance to win 2 lift tickets. 406-721 406-721-1290. That's 406-721-1290 if you want to win 2 lift tickets to Lost Trail Powder Mountain.
And for a complete listing of ski reports in Montana, log on to the ski report page on montanooutdoor.com. It's brought to you by the Montana Club and Lost Trail Powder Mountain, where this January and February you can turn your Mondays into epic Mondays at Lost Trail Ski Area. With fewer crowds on the slopes, you'll have more time to claim those untouched powder stashes. Plus, don't forget to double the fun by coming back for Powder Thursdays. Check the latest conditions with Lost Trail Snow Report and live webcam at losttrail.com.
All righty. Do we have a winner on the line there, Miguel? Line 2? All right. Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What is your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Stewart Mill Bay at Georgetown. Toby Chatrand.
Hey, Toby, how are you this morning?
You know, just waiting for the uncle and my friend to go ice fishing this morning at Georgetown.
Okay. All right. Good ice at Georgetown, huh?
I'll let my uncle let me know when we get out there, I guess.
You can have him walk out first.
Uncle goes first. Have you had a chance to ski Lost Trail at all, Toby?
Not this year.
Awesome. All right.
You're going to like this.
You are in for a treat.
Good
Sounds
skiing.
like they got pretty darn good snow. Let me put you on hold, and we will, Miguel will get your mailing information. We'll mail those Lost Trail lift tickets to you, okay?
Sounds like a plan, guys.
Thank you. All right. When we come back, we will check in, hopefully, with Eddie Mintz at the Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop and more with the captain when the Montana Outdoor Radio Show continues right after this.
Hey, what a day for being out on the water. Wallace Marine.
Wallace Marine's 27th Annual Boat Show and Sale is coming January 30th through February 1st to the Montana Expo Park in Great Falls. Zero down financing, interest rates as low as 5.74% OAC, and rebates up to $5,000 make this the time to buy. Always free admission. Wallace Marine's Annual Boat Show and Sale, the perfect time to guarantee your family's fun this summer. Don't miss it.
Wallace Marine, the fun starts today.
Fort Peck Marina wants to make your fishing trip as enjoyable as possible. This is Scott Collinsworth with the Fort Peck Marina. You can stay at our RV campground, which is seconds away from the boat ramp. Check out our tackle shop, which is packed with gear for all species here on Fort Peck. Plus, you can book a fishing trip with me for lake trout, salmon, smallmouth, or walleye with my Fort Peck Marina guide service. Enjoy the best pizza, burgers, and sandwiches on the lake in our bar restaurant for lunch or dinner. Plus, breakfast is served on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Fort Peck Marina, we are here to serve you. You can check us out on our Facebook page or our new website at fortpeckmarina.net. That's Fort Peck Marina by the dam on Fort Peck.
Whether you're working the land, running the ranch, hauling gear to the hunt, or chasing trout across Montana, you need a truck that pulls its weight. And you need a dealership that makes the process simple. That's where Missoula Chevrolet comes in, locally owned right here in Missoula. They offer one low price, plain and simple. With over 400 vehicles, including dependable Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they've earned the title of the Captain's Truck Center.
You better believe it. I count on the team at Missoula Chevrolet to get me the right Silverado for the job and the adventure. I travel all over this great state, towing my fifth wheel and boat, and my 3/4-ton Silverado handles it like a champ. Plus, you can't beat the no-hassle buying experience at Missoula Chevrolet. Their non-commissioned sales team always has my best interest at heart.
Get behind the wheel of a new truck from Missoula Chevrolet and see what the captain's talking about. Together, let's drive at MissoulaChevrolet.com.
Montana winters are tough, but CHS Mountain West Co-op has you covered with quality clothing, boots, hats, and more, made for the cold outdoors. And make sure there's plenty of water for your livestock and pets, too, with heated water bowls and tank heaters, horse blankets, and the right food to keep them strong all winter long. Shop everyone's favorite farm, ranch, and home store. CHS Mountain West Co-op, your Cenex dealer next to McDonald's in Missoula and Ronan.
Your one-stop ranch and home store, Mountain West Cooperative.
You're listening to the captain and his crew.
Beauties in bikinis, laughing, singing,
surfing, sinning, making hey in the moonlight.
Welcome back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Hey, now in Miles City, be sure to shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. They're Montana outdoor proof for hunting and fishing.
And when winter locks the water tight, real anglers grab their gear. Head to West Yellowstone and Hebgen Lake for the 2026 Ice Fishing Derby, January 16th and 17th. Clear ice, cold air, big fish. Drill your hole, drop a line, and compete for an estimated prize pool of at least $10,000 based on 50 entries and pure bragging rights, surrounded by some of the wildest winter country in Montana. Whether you fish to win or fish to be out there, this is winter done right. Register now at WestYellowstoneMTIcefishing.com. West Yellowstone Hebgen Lake Ice Fishing Derby 2026. Fish hard, fish cold. Register today.
Thank you, Kokanee. Captain, back to you.
Okay, we have, Eddie Ment from the Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop on the phone. Good morning, Eddie.
Morning, guys. How we doing?
Doing good, Eddie.
Good. Well, how'd the week go for you this week?
Oh, it's been a steady uphill climb. I mean, nothing real busy, nothing, just a lot of bait going out the door, and headed to Nelson Reservoir for the most part. Quite a few guys are going down McGuire Creek, but McGuire Creek is definitely, with these warm temperatures and stuff, reports from Don and some other guys, highly advised side-by-side or four-wheeler from the highway in. It's really muddy and slick, but there is ice down there. You have to, Don's working his way a little bit north, but a lot of walking, a lot of spud bar, and a lot of drilling holes, a lot of tricky stuff to get around out there, so got to be extra careful. But Nelson Reservoir is fishing pretty decent, it sounds like, with some good ice. We had a little bit of ice forming here. There were a couple guys fishing in the Flat Lake area in the bays, but that all opened back up with the wind and this warm weather. And as the temperatures keep continuing to stay warm, kind of a grim forecast for ice up on our end.
Okay, so anybody putting any boats in the water?
No, the Marina Bay still got ice, right out from it. It was starting to show some signs of some pretty good wear from the heat and stuff, and maybe with these temperatures getting up into the 40s and even pushing close to 50 degrees, that show coming. Maybe that will open up, but no, there's been a lot of guys asking if they can get a boat in, but right now with the boat ramp where it's at, no, you can't.
So, and then the dredge cuts, I heard that, talked to somebody earlier this week, I think it was Fred Stingley. He said that he's seen a couple of people out there in the dredge cuts, but you got to be a little careful out there as well, like at Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson Dredge. I know there's been some people fishing down there, and they're having some success. The main dredge itself up on the north end, been guys out. But yeah, there again with this warm weather and stuff like that, you just have to be extra cautious as always. And it's all I can stress enough is spud bar and walk your route and drill holes and then go from there. But just got to be super careful and stay up on top of the ice.
A little good news on that front, Eddie. Starting Monday the 19th, it stays below 32 degrees for the near future. So should be pretty good after Monday the 19th.
Yeah, we're going to need to see some below zero temperatures here to lock this lake up and no wind. And until that happens, we're going to be looking at wishing we could get out there and go fishing for now, but hopefully it's coming. Last year it was, not till the 8th, 9th of February when it capped over. So
yeah,
we still got a month to go, so we'll see what happens. keep our fingers crossed, and either the bay opens up so we can put a boat in, or it locks up. One or the other. We'll take either.
Listen, we appreciate the information. Let's hope for a little cold, freezing weather, and we'll talk to you next Saturday morning, Eddie.
Yeah, and I just got another for the guys that missed out, mealworms and waxworms. I got another shipment of them in, so I've got fridge of stock with them again. And as always, we got fathead suckers, shiners, night crawlers, and all the tackle, and got some really nice perch and walleye rods in here for the ice. And if you need some blades sharpened, I've got that out ready to go. So yeah, just give us a call.
All right, Eddie Mint, Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop right at the dam. He's all ready for you folks, and he's ready for Mother Nature to get her cold and freezing out there. Thanks, Eddie. Rigger,
yes,
you mentioned about the temperatures getting below 32. I couldn't believe, I just can't believe that we're actually talking about what we're talking about this time of the year, but we are when it comes to the weather. But one of the things I heard from one of those gals, and of course they're not as much of an expert as you are when it comes to knowing everything. Even though you don't, you don't know everything.
It's not easy to be me, but yeah.
What's this? They mentioned. I thought if I heard them correctly, they mentioned something like the snowpack is above normal. Does anybody know that?
Up in the high lonesomes, we've been getting a lot of this rain in that, and so that's all snow up high, and so the snowpack actually is looking pretty good. So it's just a weird deal. Now, what I thought I would do is I'll get a hold of that fella that I've had on my podcast in the past,
the weather guy?
From the National Weather Service, and he is the head of the long-term forecasting. So I'll see if I can get him on, and we'll just see what that long-term is looking like for the rest of the year.
And Flathead Lake is...
Oh, yeah.
Way up.
Let's go
now.
Water skiing. Yeah. I mean, really.
Crazy.
4 feet above.
Yeah.
And why is that? Because of the fact that they had all that rain earlier in
December rain. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, if it would have been colder in the valleys, I mean, we would have a bunch of snow in the valleys too, but because we had a ton of rain. But all that rain stayed packed. Like, ski areas are looking good, So, yeah, it's just a weird...
When you're talking ski areas, Rigger, you're talking western Montana. Now, I'm assuming Big Sky is okay because they're way up there in the way high lonesomes. But what about Red Lodge? And maybe you'll talk to Brett French about that on 7:30. Red Lodge in that area, those mountain ranges, I can't imagine them being above normal snowpack, but maybe they are.
We'll find out.
Yes, we will.
Make 2026 your year to pick the perfect Kubota orange. Big Sky Kubota's impressive inventory includes Kubota large and compact tractors, RTVs, excavators, skid steers, and track loaders. And that Kubota quality is backed by the best on-site parts and service departments. Special finance offers, rebates, and cash discounts. See dealer for details. Assorted implements and attachments too, including snow removal equipment. See the local Kubota guys, John and Ben at Big Sky Kubota, 3 miles west of the Missoula Airport on Highway 10. Think orange.
Don't let the cold weather cause frigid furnace frustrations. Let the pros at Thomas Plumbing and Heating take care of your furnace problems. Motors, filters, belts, pilot flame assembly, carbon monoxide leak testing, and any other problems you might have. No job's too small for Thomas Plumbing and Heating, and if it's time to consider a new furnace, let us show you the affordable, energy-efficient options we have to offer. Since 1978, Western Montana has relied on Thomas Plumbing and Heating.
In a world of complicated cars and wallet-draining repairs, Gomer's is here to save the day. They offer top-notch pickup truck and automotive repair services and prices that won't break the bank or make you sweat. Picture this, a full-service auto care center where certified technicians work their magic on all kinds of vehicles, from cars to pickup trucks, 4x4s, SUVs, sprinters, gas, or diesel. At Gomer's Diesel, they're not just about diesel. They handle it all. And hey, if you're into the aftermarket upgrades and performance tweaks, they got you covered there too. Visit Gomer's at 2400 Palmer Street today.
Look
Lucky Diamond Casino and Liquor Store is your holiday party shop. Holiday gift packs are still available while supplies last. Take advantage of these added value special gift packs. Shop today at Lucky Diamond Casino and Liquor Store at the corner of Brooks and South Reserve, Missoula.
The first Big Sky Conference homestand of the season continues for your University of Montana Lady Grizz basketball team. Pack the Adams Center this Saturday afternoon, January 10th at 2, when the Lady Grizz take on Eastern Washington. For a complete schedule of Lady Grizz and Grizz basketball games, visit gogrizz.com. The Lady Grizz versus the Eagles this Saturday at 2. Tickets available at the door, or get them in advance at grizztix.com. Up with Montana.
Farmers and ranchers, get ready. The Montana Agricultural and Industrial Exhibit, MAGI, is rolling into Great Falls January 21st, 22nd, and 23rd at the Pacific Steel and Recycling Arena at Expo Park. It's the largest farm and ranch trade show in Montana. Wall to wall with shiny new equipment and the latest technology. And enough tools and gadgets to make you feel like a kid in a candy store. Plus, MAGI's the perfect place to reunite with old friends, swap stories, then maybe brag a little about your horsepower. Brought to you in part by Tillman Equipment, CHS Big Sky, and Northwestern Energy.
Lucky Diamond Casino and Liquor Store is your holiday party shop. Holiday gift packs are still available while supplies last. Take advantage of these added value special gift packs. Shop today at Lucky Diamond Casino and Liquor Store at the corner of Brooks and South Reserve, Missoula.
It's the captain and his crew.
So there's the rascals that are responsible.
This is the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Hey, Rigger, you know how when we're up here in Montana and we're freezing, and then you get a text from somebody and they say, hey, I'm down here in Florida, or I'm down here in Arizona, and it's 75 degrees, and they're kind of bragging about that. Well, Garrett Osler just texted me and said, it's 10 degrees here in West Yellowstone. He's bragging after we got done talking about how high the temperatures were.
Yeah.
in the rest of the state.
I've got some snowpack levels for you here, Captain. Western Montana is between 114% and 126% of normal. Upper Yellowstone is 134%. Statewide, it averages 90 to 100% range. Missouri River Basin, 99 to 100%. There you have it. It is snowpack across the state, looking good.
That's good news.
Yeah.
And that's from Downrigger Dale. You ask him to do something. You ask him to investigate something.
I get it done.
By golly, he gets her done.
Mm-hmm.
There's no fooling around with him.
No, sir.
No.
Not when it comes to weather.
Get you an answer. I think we have Garrett Osler on the phone right after the top of the hour, so we'll look forward to talking to him and having him bragging about how cold it is down there in West Yellowstone when we come back.
Hey, it's Crystal at Bitterroot Floors & More. The holidays are here. Is your home ready? Whether you're hosting family dinners or preparing for a big gathering, now's the perfect time to upgrade your floors at Bitterroot Floors & More. Choose from beautiful laminate, luxury vinyl, or carpet with end-of-year discounts and cash and carry pricing to fit any budget. Bring warmth, style, and comfort to every room in your home, just in time for the holidays. Visit us today in Hamilton or start browsing at bitterrootfloors.com. Bitterroot Floors & More. We've got your floors covered.
Helping your inner circle prepare for emergencies can start in many ways. Put together an emergency kit with WipeWall. Create a family communication plan with your tita. Remind Bai to keep a backup battery charged. It all starts with a simple step, telling those you care about to be ready for the worst. So start a conversation and plan for emergencies together. Get more tips at ready.gov/start. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
AM 1290 and K252FP 98.3 FM, Missoula. News Talk KGVO for Western Montana, a Town Square Media station.
Anti-ICE protests are growing. I'm Pam Huso, Fox News. Demonstrations across the country after the fatal shooting of a wife and mother by an ICE agent in Minneapolis.
Protesters and what you may call rioters surrounded a hotel where they think ICE agents are staying. Video appears to show the protesters trying to breach the hotel. The protesters were playing instruments, banging drums, and blowing whistles to prevent immigration agents from sleeping or getting rest. Now, our Fox affiliate reports police declared an unlawful assembly around 10:15 p.m. Now, this is all about the shooting here earlier in the week and also the ongoing immigration raids. Body camera video shows some of the final moments leading up to the ICE agent shooting of 37-year-old Renee Good. Vice President J.D. Vance says that video shows the officer shot Renee Good in self-defense. But the Democratic mayor of Minneapolis, Jacob Fry, is condemning the federal agent.
That's Fox's Matt Finn. Violent political protests continuing in Iran amid a warning from the U.S.
Authorities imposed a sweeping internet blackout that largely cut off the country from the outside world. Secretary of State Marco Rubio posted the United States supports the brave people of Iran, a sentiment backed by President Trump, who warned the U.S. would be responding forcefully if the regime resorts to mass violence.
So Iran's in big trouble. We're watching the situation very carefully. I've made the statement very strongly that if they start killing people like they have in the past, we will get involved. We'll be hitting them very hard where it hurts.
Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei is taking aim at the U.S., saying it's wrong about its calculations about Iran, indicating the country will not give in to foreign influences.
Fox's Madeline Rivera, and at least 6 people reportedly dead following a shooting in Mississippi. America's listening to Fox News.
Hello, everyone. This is Ainsley Earhart. Thank you for joining me for the 52-episode podcast series, The Life of Jesus.
Neil McDonough portrays Jesus. Stacey Keach, Sean Astin, Michael York, and Kristen Bell provide the voices for some of Jesus' notable followers. A listening experience that will provide hope, comfort, and understanding of the greatest story ever told, The Life of Jesus.
Make sure to spread the word.
Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcasts.com or wherever you listen to podcasts. From the Fox News Podcasts Network.
This is Jason Chaffetz from the Jason in the House podcast. Join me every Monday to dive deeper into the latest political headlines and chat with remarkable guests to hear their take on American life, politics, and entertainment. And don't forget, there's always somebody doing something stupid somewhere.
Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcast.com
or wherever you download podcasts.
Must listen to podcasts from Fox News Audio.
Labor Secretary Lori Chavez-DeRemer is under investigation.
The New York Post, citing sources and documents it exclusively obtained, reports the Labor Secretary has allegedly been abusing her position by pursuing an inappropriate relationship with a subordinate. The 57-year-old former Oregon Congresswoman reportedly welcomed the individual at least 3 times to her D.C. apartment and twice to her hotel room while traveling. The allegations are contained in a complaint filed last week with the Department of Labor's Office of the Inspector General. The Inspector General's office has launched an investigation. White House spokeswoman Taylor Rogers called the allegations baseless. Chavez-DeRemer hasn't responded to a request for comment. Deborah Valentine, Fox News.
A nationwide effort by the Trump administration to find fraudulent uses of taxpayer dollars as allegations pile up in Minnesota.
They've created this new assistant attorney general who will soon report directly to the president with findings that top Republicans believe will show that Minnesota is just a tiny part of a very big problem. According to a White House fact sheet, the new assistant attorney general will also help develop and set national enforcement priorities and propose legislative and regulatory reforms as necessary to close systematic vulnerabilities and prevent future abuses.
That's Fox's Peter Ducey. President Trump taking a look at credit card debt.
The president is calling for a 10% one-year cap on credit card rates. He wants the cap to begin later this month. He proposed the idea back on the campaign trail last year, but it drew pushback from banking groups who say government-controlled price controls would result in credit cards being given only to consumers with high incomes. Average credit card interest rates surged to a record 24% in 2024. Chris DeMeo, Fox News.
The president citing affordability in a social media post. I'm Pam Puso, and this is Fox News.
Brandon with Madhouse Farms here. In today's tech-driven world, we see time and time again businesses making the choice to replace flesh with machines. As a small town, people matter background, this is particularly hard for me. Right, wrong, ignorant, or just plain stubborn, Madhouse has made the choice to always keep hardworking Montanans working. Madhouse, choosing people over profits. From our farm to you, Madhouse, part of Montana farming since 2010. For use 21 and older, keep out of reach of children.
The most beautiful time of year is upon us. Tax season. And Tax Slayer is here to help you file. We guarantee 100% accuracy and your maximum refund. Those are some good numbers. And you can trust me, because I'm a talking calculator. Did I mention Tax Slayer even has support from real US-based humans? If you have any questions along the way, beat the rush and start for free today. Tax Slayer. File fearlessly.
Just pull your chair up close to your radio. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud.
Good morning, Captain.
Like to check your licenses, boys.
Good morning to you.
Live all across Big Sky Country, it's the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you statewide by Missoula Chevrolet, home of the official truck of the captain, Vibrant Hearing, Warrior Boats, Gretz RV and Marine, and by Tire-Rama. And now, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Hey, but first, let's take a look at your weather forecast for central Montana. It looks like this today: increasing clouds, patchy blowing snow. However, we will get to highs of 40 to 50 degrees, west winds 20 to 30 miles an hour, might have some gusts to about 35. Tonight, mostly cloudy in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy, lows 25 to 35. Southwest winds are going to be 20 to 25 with gusts up to 35. Sunday, mostly cloudy, highs 40 to 50. Same old thing. However, your gusts are going to get up to maybe 40 miles an hour in the afternoon and evening. Now, remember, gang, you can watch the latest Montana Outdoor podcast right there on our website nowadays. This week featuring Garrett Osler, director of the Hebgen Lake Ice Fishing Tournament held near West Yellowstone the 16th of this month, with the tourney taking place on Saturday the 17th. Watch the podcast and learn all about this tournament, one of the richest and most fun ice fishing tournaments in the state. Here's Garrett to tell us why he feels the fishing during the tourney is going to be great.
And the sonar charts take those things that are fixed data and give you a percentage, and then you've got the barometric pressures.
What's the sonar chart supposed to be for the 17th?
It's supposed to be a 90% day.
Whoa!
And it's right in the peak of our fishing tournament. It's just like you couldn't have planned it any perfect.
Yeah, Garrett has been tracking those sonar charts' accuracy for a long time now, and it's pretty incredible how accurate they are. So get your two-man team signed up to compete now at West Yellowstone MT icefishing.com and watch this incredible podcast right now and learn even more about it right there on the go-to website, montanooutdoor.com.
And the Riggercast is brought to you by Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer. We will be back with the captain and Downrigger's podcast pal, Garrett Osler at West Yellowstone in 30 seconds.
At Boss, we know what it takes to restore order when winter weather strikes. It takes you. So we build snowplows and spreaders to be as tough as you. To match your resolve, we build powerful tools to help you endure through every push, salt, and stack. Restoring order when Mother Nature is at her worst. Because it's on you to get your streets back to black. At Boss, we're always here to back you up.
Call Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer 549-4243 or stop by 5680 Expressway, Missoula, or on the web at rmtte.com.
In Glasgow, be sure to shop D&G Sports and Western, their Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing, Captain.
Thanks a lot, Director. Captain here in Lewistown. I think it's like a balmy 33 degrees here in the command center where I think it's climate controlled. We have the Director, Deadeye Denny. Good morning, Denny.
Yo, good morning, Cap.
Miguel Lee is busy on the phones. Kokanee Quinn, maybe it's because it's a little warmer in there because of her oven that's going on, because she'll be cooking up in the captain's kitchen momentarily. And Downrigger Dale. Downrigger is the podcast prince of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, and he has been talking to Garrett Ostler, big podcast there.
Yeah.
That's dropped already this morning. Now, Garrett is on the phone with us right now. Garrett, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Garrett,
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you perfect,
yes,
Garrett.
You can, Garrett. Garrett says that he has one bar of cell service because the tower is not working after the big storm. Welcome to Montana.
Mm-hmm.
Garrett, give us an update on this ice conditions and everything at West Yellowstone and how you're doing with the tournament with registrations and all that stuff.
Well, I've been down in the tournament zone, drilling holes, making sure things are safe because that's paramount in our tournament is safety. And I've drilled over 50 holes. The thinnest I found it is 10 inches right now. And some places are even 8 inches with the freezing slush. We had -6 yesterday, and today it's nice, balmy 10 degrees this morning as I'm getting ready to go out and show some guests a good time.
Hey, Garrett, right at the beginning you cut out there. What is the thinnest, did you say?
6 inches.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay, well, then you're good.
Yeah. So we've been out with the expedition. If that tells you I'm pretty good eater. And, with that said, and a big expedition 900 Ski-Doo with a winch and everything on it and all my gear, it's testing the ice very good.
Yeah.
And it's nice and sound. It's growing daily. And that we've been getting a little bit of snow, so there's going to be the proverbial slush monster down here, but we're not going to have too much because the weather's supposed to not really snow all that much. And so, it's going to just continue to freeze because that's not enough to insulate it and keep it from freezing. It's really nice conditions. We've really been fortunate.
Yeah, your weather's looking pretty much perfect for the tournament. So, I don't know if you can get better conditions there. And then the sonar chart that we were talking about just a little bit ago, that's something you've really been tracking and pretty darn accurate for Hebgen. So, explain to the folks what that means as far as a 90%. That means a lot of fish are going to bite, right?
The fish are in a condition where they'll bite. I kind of put it as, it's like walking into a restaurant. If you have the air conditioning on full blast and a blue tablecloth and just not very good environment, then you're less likely to eat heavy. Mm-hmm. But if you go into a nice, warm, red environment, to where, it's inviting and the temperature's right, there's no air blowing on you, the music's good, the waitresses are cute, you're going to eat. And that's what sets up for the fish with all the different conditions, with the lunar cycles and
right.
that. And
the pressure and all
perfect. That. And so they just feel better about eating. And not like me, I can eat anytime.
Yeah. Well, but as luck would have it, on the 17th, that's when it is like perfect. So pretty exciting. You might have some pretty major weights here this year.
Yeah, yesterday was same day. It was about a 90% day. In 2 hours, I had 11 fish on the deck. So, it's great. It's great when
that's pretty darn good. Garrett, how many teams you got signed up so far, and what are you looking for?
Right now, we've had some people come and go, so we're sitting at 29, and a lot of people are calling to get details. Their biggest question is there ice? And there is absolutely 100% great ice here. And we wouldn't jeopardize anything, but, the teams are signing up, and usually a lot of people wait till this last week just to check the weather. Bring your suntan lotion. Bring your warm clothes, because it's a perfect day in West Yellowstone. Lots of snow, lots of cold.
Yeah,
All
it's going to be good.
Garrett Osler down there live on the ice at West Yellowstone, Hebgen Lake. Thanks, Garrett. Have yourself a good week. We'll talk to you next Saturday morning.
Thank you for all you do.
All right, Rigger. I wonder what restaurant he was talking about. I've been in a lot of restaurants with you, and I've never seen you be uncomfortable when it comes.
No. You pretty much have to knock me out of my chair to get me to not eat. And I have not found a restaurant that's been able to do that yet. Many have tried. Yeah, but no, I never have a problem with appetite.
Yeah. Well, speaking of food,
yeah,
isn't it time to do a little cooking with Kokanee?
Gosh, don't see why not. We got to
Yeah.
do some cooking with Kokanee, of course, from the kitchens of Montana, outdoor.com.
What you got cooking? I got rice cooking in the microwave. She got something cooking for me tonight, and a little bit of chicken fried.
Today, it's the baked honey garlic salmon bites. They're so delicious and they're super easy too. Basically, you're going to marinate your 3/4 pounds of salmon in a flavorful combination of some sesame oil. I like the toasted sesame oil. That actually gives it a little extra flavor.
Okay.
Some honey, some chili garlic sauce, coconut aminos, or you can use soy sauce. Ginger, I like the from like the little squeeze tube of ginger.
Oh.
Or you could do fresh, and garlic. Then you bake it up in your oven. But first, you're going to want to cut up your salmon into little bites and then marinate it in that marinade for about at least 30 minutes, longer if you want a little more flavor. Then, when you're ready, go ahead and get your oven to 400 degrees, line a baking sheet with parchment paper, put the salmon on there, and cook it for 15 minutes. You're going to want to flip it about halfway through, then garnish it with sesame seeds, and voila, you are
Pretty
good
simple.
to go. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
boy,
you might
I
want to
like
put it
that.
on, some rice or a vegetable, or it goes with literally anything. The baked honey garlic salmon bites, and you can find that recipe at montanooutdoor.com.
Fabulous.
There you go.
All right, straight ahead on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, we do have Placer Motors statewide trivia with Downrigger Dale. What topic would you like to share with this hour's audience, Downrigger?
Topic of this hour's question is, so now who or what am I?
Okay. I forgot from last
It's
hour.
another fun one.
Yeah, still having an identity crisis. That's
Yes.
Yeah. All right. We'll see if we can make you a winner right after this. Don't go away. Brett's RV and Marine's been bringing family and lifestyle together since 1967. Brett's was family owned then and still is today. The Brett's mission is simple. Help families go camping and boating, enjoy the outdoor lifestyle, and get them back out quickly when something unexpected happens. Today, Brett's carries over 75 RV and boat brands and offers them all at volume discount pricing. New travel trailers start at just $14,995. Montana, Brett's has you covered with locations in Missoula, Butte, and Billings. Or you can shop online at brettsrv.com or call 833-BRETTS-RV. Your next great outdoor adventure starts at Brett's RV and Marine.
Fort Peck Marina wants to make your fishing trip as enjoyable as possible. This is Scott Collinsworth with the Fort Peck Marina. You can stay at our RV campground, which is seconds away from the boat ramp. Check out our tackle shop, which is packed with gear for all species here on Fort Peck. Plus, you can book a fishing trip with me for lake trout, salmon, smallmouth, or walleye with my Fort Peck Marina guide service. Enjoy the best pizza, burgers, and sandwiches on the lake in our bar restaurant for lunch or dinner. Plus, breakfast is served on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Fort Peck Marina, we are here to serve you. You can check us out on our Facebook page or our new website at fortpeckmarina.net. That's Fort Peck Marina by the dam on Fort Peck.
Montana's a big state, and the men and women that call it home know why they live there. It offers unique outdoor opportunities year-round. It's a way of life for them, but each region of the state does have its own set of challenges. That's why Montana hunters and fishermen have come to depend on their local sporting goods store to help them get the success they strive for in every region across Big Sky Country.
When you shop your local Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best best products, service, and advice.
In Butte, shop Three Bears, Alaska. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, head on over to the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. Over in Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. In Glasgow, shop D&G Sports in Western.
All of these sporting goods stores have local knowledge for the area of Montana that they serve, and all of them are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Now into the brook and fish for the trout. Dive right in and splash about. Trout, trout, pretty little trout. One more splash and come right out.
Thanks for joining us this morning on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
And good morning, 7:20. It's trivia time with Downrigger Dale for a chance to win our spectacular trivia prize package. A Diorama pen, a Captain's Choice Max Lure, from Linda at Far Country Press in Helena, the 2026 Montana Scenic Calendar. Koozie from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. From Kathy Goodman at SilverThreadsOuterwear.com in Great Falls, a 406 Hunt ball cap, black with tan mesh. From Valor Coffee, a 2-ounce packet of their signature roast. That will make an awesome pot of Valor Coffee for you, which we enjoy every Saturday morning here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Actually, more than one pot in our case. And from Steve Harada, a large Steve's Bail Bonds and Wolf Point canvas tote bag. How might the winner put that to good use, Downrigger?
Well, you pack up your troubles,
Amen.
and then you put it in there, and then you get happy. That's how it works. And it's a beautiful tote bag.
Preach.
Yeah.
Number to call if you know the answer and you have not won a prize of any kind in the past 6 months, 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290. But if you have been a winner of any kind in the past 6 months, please let other listeners have a chance to play and win with Downrigger Dale.
Yeah. So let's play the who or what am I game again.
I love this game.
Yeah. Now, that's where I describe myself, and you have to guess who or what am I. All right. Ready to go? Here we go. I am the only one of my kind to exist south of Canada. In the winter, I change my colors to all white. Who or what am I? Am I A, parking ticket in Whitefish, Montana, B, a long-tailed weasel, or C, I am a white-tailed ptarmigan? Question again is, I'm the only one of my kind to exist south of Canada. In the winter, I change my colors to all white. Who or what am I? Am I A, parking ticket in Whitefish, Montana, B, a long-tailed weasel, or C, I am a white-tailed ptarmigan?
406-721-1290. If you ain't won nothing in the past 6 months. And while we wait to have Miguel get us a winner, let's check in with Mike at Rocky Mountain Supply in Dillon.
Hello, this is your weekly fishing report from Rocky Mountain Supply. The beaverhead has dropped a bit down to 638 CFS. We still have hoot owl regulations on the lower river from Beaverhead Rock to the confluence. We're seeing crane flies early in the day, typical pheasant tails and scuds are good for nymphing. We're seeing some good action on a mouse in the evening at night. Also skating crane flies at dawn. Tricos mid-morning, late in the day, we're seeing some hopper action. Also a good streamer bite early and late in the day. Big hole actually came up a fuzz from the last night's rain, back up to 266. We've got the closed sections on the high end through Skinner Meadows, and then the lower end from the notch bottom to the confluence. Still fishing well. We're seeing good action on Pat's rubber legs and olive and various droppers depending on the day, from flashback pheasant tails to princes and such. We're also starting to see spruce moths up in the upper sections around Dewey and Dewey Canyon. Having some good success on hoppers as well. And, of course, the tricos are coming off mid-morning. Also a good streamer bite early in the day, late in the day. Jefferson River also went up a bit with the rain. The entire river is under hoot owl conditions. Good bets for flies are crawfish patterns, the Pat's rubber legs, and various beadhead droppers from pheasant tails, hare's ears, and princes. Dries, mice at night, chubbies during the day, and tan and purple. And again, we got a good hopper bite going down there. Good streamer bite, again, early and late in the day. The ruby has dropped a bit down to 315 CFS. Hoot owl regulations on the lower end from Duncan District Road to the confluence with the Beaverhead. Good dry fly action on tricos, hoppers later in the day, nymphing with flashback pheasant tails, splitbacks, lightning bugs. Also, pretty good streamer bite still early in the day and late in the day. That concludes our fishing report for this week. And don't forget to stop down to Rocky Mountain Supply to pick up all your fishing needs.
Very good. Thank you, Mike. And we do have a contestant on the line for statewide trivia, Ryan Murphy in Lewistown. How are you this morning, Ryan?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Oh, very good. Thank you so much for listening, too. And we're ready to see if we can make you a winner. What do you got for Ryan over there, Downrigger?
Brother Ryan, I'm going to describe myself, and then you got to tell me who or what I am. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I am the only one of my kind to exist south of Canada. In the winter, I changed my colors to all white. Who or what am I? Am I A parking ticket in Whitefish, Montana, B, a long-tailed weasel, or C, I am a white-tailed ptarmigan?
What do you think, Ryan?
I'm gonna go with C, the ptarmigan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know why? You know why I like that one? Because it starts with the letter P.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That's always nice and confusing, isn't it?
Yes.
The only ptarmigan species found south of Canada is, of course, the white-tailed ptarmigan. They're also the smallest member of the grouse family in North America. A lot of people don't realize they're members of the grouse family. Unlike North America's other two ptarmigan species, the white-tailed ptarmigan has a white tail, thus the name, and that is year-round that it has that white tail. Other than that, they are a gray-brown in the summer with their normal white tail. They do have a little white on the underside of their belly and wings. In the fall, both sexes turn a reddish-brown before the white feathers begin to replace the darker ones. By early winter, they are completely and totally white with the exception of their eyes and their black bill.
That's it. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
They are a really beautiful bird and the only ptarmigan you're going to find right here in Montana. So
All right.
There you have it.
Ryan, you got any outdoor recreation activities planned for the weekend?
Going to shoot some coyotes, save a deer.
Yes, indeed. All right. Well,
Get
good
them
luck
bad
with
boys.
that. Really appreciate you listening, and I think Miguel got all your mailing address info, so we'll get your prize package mailed out to you, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. The rest of the show, we will ask listeners to think of other words that begin with the letter P.
Right? Why did
I'll
they
start.
do that? Just
I'll
trying
start.
to be fancy.
Psychology.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So is this like
Philanthropy.
Is this
No,
like
all right.
Sesame Street?
Oh.
I can't spell. I don't want this game.
We are brought to you by the letter P. Central Montana Perch Ice Fishing Derby has been postponed or rescheduled due to poor ice conditions. The new dates will be February 21st and 22nd at the East Fork Reservoir, so that part didn't change. Drill your holes, drop your lines, compete for prizes, bragging rights, some of the best for perch fishing around. Pre-register at the Sports Center or sign up on the ice the day of the event. Central Montana Perch Ice Fishing Derby. Big perch, hot action, cool prizes now February 21st and 22nd at East Fork Reservoir. If you'd like more information, here's the number to call, 406-366-1586 if you'd like more information.
May I make an observation here?
Yes, please.
When I was doing this podcast with Garrett, he was telling us all about all this stuff that goes on in the wintertime in West Yellowstone. I truly believe at this point West Yellowstone has become the new capital of wintertime fun in Montana.
Wow.
I mean, it's unbelievable the number of things they have. And for the little ones, they have those tiny little snowmobiles they can drive around.
He does
so
speak
cool.
with passion about it.
Yeah.
Up next, the captain and Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Make 2026 your year to pick the perfect Kubota orange. Big Sky Kubota's impressive inventory includes Kubota large and compact tractors, RTVs, excavators, skid steers, and track loaders. And that Kubota quality is backed by the best on-site parts and service departments. Special finance offers, rebates, and cash discounts. See dealer for details. Assorted implements and attachments too, including snow removal equipment. See the local Kubota guys, John and Ben at Big Sky Kubota, 3 miles west of the Missoula Airport on Highway 10. Think orange. Hey, we have a hunch you'll enjoy the brunch at Paradise Falls. The Sunday brunch at Paradise Falls features a buffet bonanza of traditional breakfast favorites, along with a rotating entree. Only $19.95 for adults and $9.95 for kids 12 and under. The Paradise Falls Sunday brunch runs from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Regular breakfast menu also available 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Sundays mean a whole bunch of brunch at Paradise Falls. 3621 Brooks, Missoula.
Brides and grooms, get ready. The 38th Annual Missoula Wedding Fair is coming Sunday, January 11th at the Hilton Garden Inn, and you're officially invited. This free event is your one-stop destination to meet the best local vendors, sample delicious catering, discover stunning decor, try on gorgeous wedding dresses, and so much more. Want early access? Grab a VIP ticket for 1 full hour of exclusive vendor time, first pick of the dresses, and a free drink to kick off your planning in style. Get all the details at MissoulaWeddingFair.com.
The new year means new resolutions, not just for your body, but for your finances as well. Did you know that financial health is directly related to your identity protection? This is why you need LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, LifeLock's restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your subscription money back. Resolve to make your identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com and save up to 40% off your first year with the promo code BECK. Terms apply.
Teresa Lunn with United Country Real Estate Western Montana Group knows what it takes to sell your property.
The United Country Marketing Advantage provides us with the tools. Combine that with experience, honesty, and work ethic. Your buyer is out there. Commercial, residential, ranch, or acreage. Nobody knows the country like we do.
Teresa Lunn and United Country Real Estate Western Montana Group, covering the state with main offices in Missoula and Plains. Visit an office or call
728-9733.
Hey Missoula, ever dreamed your vehicle could bathe in sunshine? That's the idea at Happy Days Car Wash, where they've made it real with their solar-powered car wash and dog wash. When Happy Days says green, they don't just mean the color of the soap bottle. We're talking green energy and processes using the best eco-friendly green soaps and chemicals. So roll into Happy Days for the shiniest, cleanest ride and feel great about being nice to the planet. Clean machines, solar dream. Happy Days Car Wash on Brooks between Fairbridge Inn and Pizza Hut.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Tire-Rama. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
Hey, but first, let's take a look at your weather forecast for west of the Continental Divide. Looks like this, mostly cloudy today. Highs in the mid-30s to lower 40s. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows 17 to 24 degrees. Sunday, mostly cloudy, highs in the upper 30s, maybe mid-40s. And remember, gang, we have got a website that has just been growing and expanding, and now I don't know how the magic of technology, but now you don't even have to go anywhere else online. You can just watch the podcast right there on the site, and it's continuing to evolve. This website's really getting cool, so check it out. It's called MontanaOutdoor.com.
It's like finding the world's largest snowflake, isn't it, down there?
It really is.
Or an all-white ptarmigan.
Yeah. The sad thing about that world's largest snowflake, somebody did try to catch it on their tongue and suffered a severe concussion.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
If we could get a couple of those, that would solve our snowpack problem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Where am I at
For
here?
your lives! It's snowing.
A one-flake avalanche. Where am I going here? Riggercast brought to you by the Come On In. We'll be back with the captain. And I believe Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette, waiting for his call, but that's all on the way in 1 minute.
Escape the ordinary. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Missoula, Bozeman, and Billings features family-friendly lodging that offers a rustic atmosphere with resort amenities. Options include king or 2 queen bedrooms, roomy kitchenettes, or a relaxing jacuzzi suite. There's complimentary hot breakfast, guest laundry, a large pool, kiddie pool, 5 hot tubs, fitness center, and a beautiful indoor courtyard that features a rock waterfall. Escape the ordinary. The best value in lodging today is at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Missoula, Bozeman, and Billings. Make your reservations online at comeonin.com. That's CMONINN.com.
Hey, in Helena, please be sure to shop Capital Sports. They are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing, Captain.
You know, Director,
yes.
At this time of the morning,
yes,
I like to say it's rose hours time. And that rose hours time is 7:35, and it's time for you to hook.
Prairie Fresh bone-in assorted pork loin chops, just $2.49 a pound. In produce, sweet strawberries in 16-ounce containers. You can get 2 containers for only $4. And the Made from Scratch Bakery has their Devil's Food Cake donuts in boxes of 8, $5.99. And you can see all the great weekly specials online at rosars.com. When in Missoula, do what the captain does. Shop Rosars Reserve in South Avenue.
Yes, sirree. You know, Brett French is on the phone
Yes,
right
he is.
now. And good morning, Mr. French. How you doing?
Good morning, Captain. I'm well, thanks.
Mr. French, now what's going on? Now we're saying that tourism pressure prompts tension from conservation-minded businesses. Can you give us a little more
Captain.
insight about this?
Yeah, really.
Sure. As tourism has grown in Montana, especially since the pandemic, we've seen a huge uptick. You know, you see more people at campgrounds and trailheads and on the rivers and waters. And if you're a conservation-minded business that utilizes tourism, there's the question of, well, how do you reconcile, you know, bringing people to the state to use these resources and make money versus the impact it has on those resources and the people already here, the residents. So it's kind of a discussion of how you find that balance. You know, some of the businesses give back to the resources by doing conservation work. There's also nonprofits that do that as well. One of the ones mentioned in the article is the Bob Marshall Foundation, which takes people into the wilderness, and they actually work on the trails, help out the Forest Service, you know, and do work that they don't have the time or the people to do. And that's another part of the story too, is that with so many federal cuts, you know, you're seeing fewer boots on the ground from the feds, and so somebody's got to pick up that slack if you want to clear trails or make trails, or in the case of the Missouri River Outfitters, they're planting cottonwoods and willow trees along the river downstream from Fort Benton to increase shade and wildlife habitat there along the river that has kind of disappeared with the lack of floodwaters, which is how cottonwoods reseed.
Hey, Brett, it's Downrigger. I have the perfect solution to this. What you do is you identify the high-pressure areas, and then you just move grizzly bears in those areas. Boom. Problem solved.
You were raising your hand, dying to talk, and that's what you came up with.
Yeah. Well, you think about it.
Is that what you took out of Brett's explanation?
Put the bears to work. Make them earn their keep.
Well, it's funny you say that because the two largest areas that attract tourists are Glacier and Yellowstone, where grizzly bears already live.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, no problem.
obviously not working.
They don't have to eat the people.
Back to the drawing board.
Just let them scare them a little bit more. You know.
All right.
Just now, I'm not volunteering to train the bears, but
speaking of training, you do mention that, you know, at the KOA in Billings, or that foundation, Campgrounds of America, where they're educating people who maybe haven't been out in the woods before on how to pick up your trash or not, have it out for bears and all that kind of stuff too. So that's, I think, would be pretty important with all the
little tourist
newbies
maybe
coming through.
Tourists take a little course at the border.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah, education is another key component of that. And how do you find, how do you reach people too when they come to the state? So,
Well, Captain, what do you think?
Well, I think a lot of things, Don Rigger. And I think that I'm just like you. I think a lot of things, and I think that throwing a mountain line or two, and how about training the wolves to attack the tourists? That would help some of the environmentalists on the wolf situation too.
I think
so that's kind of what I was thinking.
Attack is kind of a strong word.
I know it is.
Maybe
I know
just frighten people. Frighten.
I better be censored. I'm going to be censored.
Yes, you are.
Mr. French, we appreciate your efforts, and we want to wish you happy next week and bring some cold weather. What's the snowpack down there at the Reds Lodge? I mean, and the ski area, is that any good?
It's picked up this week. They've gotten some flurries in, not huge, but boy, that West Yellowstone area is really the lion head. I saw on the avalanche report has received up to 4 feet of snow, so really high avalanche danger up there.
Yeah. Yeah, up in the high lonesomes, there's plenty of snow. Yeah, I think we're going to have plenty of water, but it's just down in the valleys we're just not getting a lot. But that could change.
Okay.
I'll have a report next week.
Thank you, Don Rigger.
sounds
And
like
thank you, Brett
that's,
French. All right, we have Matt McComb from Fish On Charters on the phone. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, guys. Happy New Year to everybody.
Yeah.
Pretty good week. Pretty good week up here. We finally got into the 9, 10, 12 degree nights, so we are making ice, and I was able to get out 3 times this week, which praise the Lord, finally, Smith Lake's got about 4.5 to 5 inches, so if you guys want to go pike or perch fishing on there. I was on Rogers Lake yesterday, which is just west of Kalispell here, fishing for grayling and West Slope cutthroat trout, and did really well. I think we ended up with 14 fish yesterday. I know Blanchard up by Whitefish has got some good ice on it, and we got crappie, bass, and pike up there, and some perch. And then guys that are fishing Stillwater, about halfway to Eureka on the highway there, they got probably 6 to 7 inches up there, and they got a lot more snow on top of the ice. So we don't have much for snow here in the valley, so it's easy walking. Make sure you have your safety gear, your cleats, and your spud bar. Test all ice. Don't take my word for it. Don't take someone else's word for it. Test the ice before you venture out there. But looks like we got some high 30s and 40s coming again. So get out there this weekend and enjoy it, and watch it melt next week.
All right, Matt, I got a quick question for you. What's the situation with the water level on Flathead Lake? I guess it's full. Yeah. And have you heard why it's full? I mean, obviously they got water running in it. They're not letting it out. What's the situation there?
Well, the last report I saw from the Energy Keepers, that's the tribe that runs the dam, they did a report that because of all the downflows all the way to the Pacific, everybody was flooding back there on the Columbia River Basin. And it looks like starting this week, the lake's going to drop back to its normal winter. That way we can take on the spring runoff. But yeah, the lake's full. Actually, the lake it's more full now than it was in the summertime.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right, buddy. Matt McComb, Fish on Charters. Thanks. Have a good week. We'll talk to you next Saturday morning. It is 7:43.
And time to give away a $28 gift card to the Montana Club, helping us celebrate 28 years being on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. If you would like to win a gift card to the Montana Club, and you can use that at any of their locations, got 2 in Missoula. They're also in Billings, Butte, Great Falls, and Kalispell. Enjoy a fantastic lunch or dinner at a Montana Club. Number to call if you have not won any prize in the past 6 months, 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290. if you would like to win that Montana Club gift card. And we'll be back with the winner in 30 seconds.
Any angler can put bait on a lure, but good anglers know that catching fish requires more than just baiting your hook. At the Montana Club, we just don't serve you food. Any restaurant can do that. At the Montana Club, we serve you made-from-scratch entrees. That's why we call ourselves the Montana Club. Montana families keep coming back for our uncompromising cut-above USDA Choice and Prime certified Angus beef steaks for dinner. The Montana Club is something for everyone. Catch the flavor of the Montana Club in Missoula, Butte, Kalispell, Great Falls, and Billings, where they're always happy to see you and proud to serve you.
And we say good morning. Welcome to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What is your name and where are you calling from?
This is Chris Noggle from Butte.
Hey, Chris, how are you this morning?
Doing well. How are you?
Oh, fine. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Looky there, a Montana Club in Butte. Right there.
Yeah,
right
right
on
there.
my cue sheet, I can tell. Do you enjoy the Montana Club from time to time, Chris?
Time to time.
All right.
Hey,
That's what we like to hear.
do they got lots of snow up in the pass there by Butte?
No.
Yep.
One says you
yeah.
up and one
We
says
have
no.
conflicting. Oh, now they're going to fight over dinner at the Montana Club. Hey, I got to put you on hold so we can get your mailing address.
Nope,
We'll get
yep.
that prize package mailed out to you, okay?
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. When we come back, we'll. Of
I'm
course,
confused.
Yeah. We'll reel the captain
Maybe.
back in for another segment. Try to get a hold of a correspondent or two when the Montana Outdoor Radio Show continues right after the.
Hey, what a day for being out on the water. Wallace Marine.
Wallace Marine's 27th annual boat show and sale is coming January 30th through February 1st to the Montana Expo Park in Great Falls. Zero down financing, interest rates as low as 5.74% OAC, and rebates up to $5,000 make this the time to buy. Always free admission. Wallace Marine's annual boat show and sale, the perfect time to guarantee your family's fun this summer. Don't miss it.
Wallace Marine, the fun starts today.
Every drive tells a story, from quick errands to big adventures. At Tiorama, we help keep every one of those stories rolling. We're more than just tires. Our local experts handle brakes, diagnostics, AC, alignments, oil changes, and more, so you can keep doing what matters most to you. Tiorama, your hometown tire store and vehicle experts with more than 40 locations across the Northwest. Find yours at Tiorama.com.
Tiorama, we'll get you there.
Winter in Montana can be a lot of fun when you have the right equipment, whether you're ice fishing or coyote hunting. When you shop your Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice. In Butte, shop Three Bears, Alaska. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, shop the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. They all have local knowledge and are Montana Outdoor approved for harsh Montana winters.
Whether you're working the land, running the ranch, hauling gear to the hunt, or chasing trout across Montana, you need a truck that pulls its weight. And you need a dealership that makes the process simple. That's where Missoula Chevrolet comes in, locally owned right here in Missoula. They offer one low price, plain and simple. With over 400 vehicles, including dependable Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they've earned the title of the Captain's Truck Center.
You better believe it. I count on the team at Missoula Chevrolet to get me the right Silverado for the job and the adventure. I travel all over this great state, towing my fifth wheel and boat, and my 3/4-ton Silverado handles it like a champ. Plus, you can't beat the no-hassle buying experience at Missoula Chevrolet. Their non-commissioned sales team always has my best interest at heart.
Get behind the wheel of a new truck from Missoula Chevrolet and see what the captain's talking about. Together, let's drive at MissoulaChevrolet.com.
You're listening to the captain and his crew.
Side effects may include upset stomach, headache, dry mouth, fatigue, insomnia, indigestion, sweating, constipation, dizziness, mild tremors, weakness, yawning, blurred vision, skin rash, sore throat, abdominal pain.
Welcome back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
In Livingston, please be sure to shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing, Captain.
You know, I wonder if that is that influenza A, what the announcer was
symptoms
describing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it's a rough one this
I don't
year.
think that's symptoms.
I just got my flu shot, and I don't think they actually gave me a shot. I think they just punched me in the arm because my arm is hurt for the last week now.
Captain, we have Neil Cote from Bite Me Flies waiting to talk to you.
Okay, great. Good morning, Neil. How you doing, buddy?
Morning, Mark. Morning, everybody.
Morning, Neil.
Morning, Neil.
Sorry for
Happy
my
New
heavy
Year.
breathing. Happy New Year to you guys.
Thank you.
So what are you doing? What are you doing out
he's
there,
on the
Neil?
run.
You're out of breath.
I am putting decoys out right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little late because shooting light just started. So.
Okay.
So anyway, this season's been weird in the aspect that the geese are deciding to fly early instead of leisurely at 10 o'clock over here anyway.
Okay, I just wonder if we need to get you an ambulance or anything. But
No, I'm good.
You're good. Okay.
Get cardio. I'm getting my steps in.
So how's the bird hunting been?
If you know what you're doing and you adapted to these spring-like conditions, it's been decent. Hasn't been super easy. Have to scout a lot. Birds are changing about every day. Their patterns. They're not sticking to patterns, which is pretty par when it's warm like this. So anyway, but yeah, no. Hopefully we'll kill some geese today. If we can get set up here in the next 5 minutes. So. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, no.
Can you share where you are? Or
I'm somewhere in the Mission Valley.
All right, thank you. Thank you. That's pretty good for you.
There's some geese there, too. So.
And there's geese, okay.
I'm glad you did that, Neil, because we want to know where to bring the oxygen tank for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting plenty of oxygen. That's not a problem right now. Anyway.
So, Neil,
beautiful,
have you been doing any fishing?
Sunrise.
I mean, the river fishing probably is pretty good right now, isn't it?
I did go out about a week ago when it was super warm and tried for pike at once. But yeah, I mean, this is one of those years where you can pretty much fish the entire winter and not have to knock ice off your guides every 5 minutes, which is kind of nice. So I got some friends that have been going down steelhead fishing, and they've been clobbering the steelhead down there in Idaho. So, but yeah, the water, you got to fish the bitteret, and the bitteret's been high, right? Everything's been high. I shouldn't say that. Every river's been high. So the Flathead River was scary high about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, like spring, like I think it was the equivalent of March, April runoff time. So yeah, it was huge. And then, of course, like you guys said earlier, Flathead Lake's at full pool. I did some research on that. The last time it was ever at full pool in December, January was like 1989. So it's been a little while. Yeah, grab some of those.
Neil, would you send us your PIN on your phone so we know where to send the ambulance?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. He's just trying to get ready for sunrise, man.
Also, Bruce
I'm just trying to get to that, dude. We got caught the other day when we came out here. The geese were coming out here about 8 o'clock exactly. So.
What were you saying, Kokanee?
Bruce Stell just said the geese are actually in the field just below his house right now. So if
they
you want
are.
to head towards Bruce's house.
Yeah. Head to Bruce's house.
Yeah, there's been a bunch there off of Miller Creek. Yeah, there's been a ton out there in those hayfields at Lower Miller Creek there. So I'd like to go out and shoot those, but I think we're a little bit too close to the house.
Yeah.
I haven't heard somebody breathe that loud since Downrigger Dale went to get the pickup at Fort Peck and walked up the ramp.
Yeah. Yeah, I sound like Darth Vader by the time I get to the top of the ramp.
Why does that not surprise me? But anyway.
All right, Neil. Hey, thanks for the report. Let us know how you do, buddy.
Yeah, good luck.
I will. You guys have a good one.
Neil Cote. Yes, sirree. Out there setting up decoys. Nothing like that. Okay, now we're going to have a report from Nelson Reservoir directly from Lars Sorensen when we come back right after this.
Honey, would you hand me that chair leg, please?
The one from the mahogany dining room set or the oak chair from the living room set?
Oh, the oak ones. I think they smell better.
Here.
Oh, thank you. Feel that heat.
Honey?
Yeah.
Instead of burning the furniture in our house to stay warm, can't we just get replacement windows?
Honey, we've been through this. Those window companies subcontract the work out, and once they get started, well, good luck seeing them again.
Not if we use Renewal by Andersen. They only do windows, no subcontractors. Plus, they use certified master installers.
All they're going to do is go to a home repair store and pick something off the rack. Heck, I can do that. Oh, hand me that coffee tabletop, please.
No, they have in-home consultations, and they're 100% custom. Plus, they're energy efficient, low maintenance, and we won't have to burn any of our own furniture.
Okay, I'll call in the morning. In the meantime, do you still have that makeup table you had as a kid? I mean,
Not
it's
my
all
makeup
solid
For a
wood.
perfect fit, call 406-259-3944. Renewal by Andersen of Montana.
Hi, I'm Bob Burton with Grizzly Gold and Silver, where you still get the best precious metal pricing, respect for privacy, and one-on-one personal service. At Grizzly Gold and Silver, our goal is to always over-deliver and make your trip through our door worthwhile. Now is the time to turn your old, unwanted jewelry, sterling silverware, and serving pieces into cash. You don't wear it or use it anymore, so let us give you top dollar for it. Come see us today at 1935 Brook Street next to the Muffler Bandit. Check us out online at grizzlygoldandsilver.com or give us a call at 541-6690.
Bad decisions limit future options. Make enough bad decisions, and you will destroy your life. Listen to The Flatline with your host, Rick Hughes, every Sunday morning at the new time of 8 a.m. here on News Talk KGVO. The Flatline describes a main line of resistance in your soul built on God's Word. Join every Sunday for 60 minutes of inspiration, motivation, education, all without manipulation. That's The Flatline with Rick Hughes, heard here on News Talk KGVO, AM 1290, 98.3 FM, every Sunday at 8 a.m.
The first Big Sky Conference homestand of the season continues for your University of Montana Lady Grizz basketball team. Pack the Adams Center this Saturday afternoon, January 10th at 2, when the Lady Grizz take on Eastern Washington. For a complete schedule of Lady Grizz and Grizz basketball games, visit gogrizz.com. The Lady Grizz versus the Eagles this Saturday at 2. Tickets available at the door, or get them in advance at grizztix.com. Up with Montana.
Attention Missoula and Montana business leaders. Want to reach local, engaged, ready-to-act audiences? Then you need to see wearemissoula.com, your one-stop hub for news, events, business, eats, outdoors, and more right here in the Garden City and beyond. Become a sponsor, partner with us, showcase your message and brand in front of an audience that cares, is connected, and is local. Visit wearemissoula.com/advertise or call 830-5937 today. We Are Missoula, where local lives. Partner with us now.
Welcome back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Here is nature gone mad, revealing an unbelievable world of terror, a world mastered by a monstrous mutation, the spawn of nuclear fury.
Once again, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew.
We're wrapping up the show here this morning on the 10th of January. I want to wish happy birthday to my sister, Teresa.
Hi,
Not
Teresa.
the sister, Teresa, but my sister, Teresa. I said, how old are you? Are you on Medicare yet? She goes, I've been on it for 2 years. I said, congratulations. Nelson Reservoir from Lars Sorensen. This high-pressure system has really suppressed the bite for both walleye and perch. Micro jigs and mealworms seem to be working the best throughout the day. Rattle spoons tipped with mealworms are creating some bite windows. Walleye and perch are spread out between, get a load of this, 5 feet and 40 feet.
Wow. That's a
there you go.
That's a broad
From Lars.
space there.
ways.
Thank you, Lars.
Doesn't it seem correct and the way things should go that you get a ice fishing report from a guy named Lars
Yes.
Sorensen?
Yeah. That
Sounds more credible that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
If
Sounds like he should be in Greenland or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
if his name was Cactus Louie, I'd be a little
Yeah.
suspicious.
Oh, totally.
Cactus
Yeah.
Louis ice fishing report.
Cactus Louie.
It's very wet and melting.
Hey, everybody have a good week. Let's. I never thought I'd ever say this. Let's pray for cold, freezing weather.
Yes.
Right here.
Brandon with Madhouse Cannabis Farms here. I want to talk about farming. Farming used to be a big part of Montana culture. You could smell the fresh cut fields anywhere you went. Things change, and that's unfortunately reality. But I am proud to say that the Madhouse family is the evolved